Hello, downtown. My name is Ryan Boyd. I am your Vice President of Policy here at Undergraduate Student Government Downtown, as well as a third-year student and a general rabbit enthusiast, as you will glean from the future videos, as well as basically if you've talked to anyone who knows me in this campus, or if you see me around town. So, what this is an opportunity for me to talk to you about what's going on in the world and student government that is impacting you, as well as try to basically get some feedback on how we can better serve you. Because what is student government? What is a vice president of policy? Not, I'm going to be honest with you, not as many students would know that off the top of their head, especially if you're an incoming freshman. But what student government is we are the bridge between you and administration as well as state policymakers and anyone else that impacts what you pay and the experience you have here. So the Vice President of Policy works to try to make sure that your voice is heard in the discussions about tuition, in the discussions about parking, in the discussions about what's going on with your classes, your class sizes, and the classrooms themselves at every level, from the university all the way to the national government. And so I can't do this on my own, and that's why we have amazing people like Director of State and Municipal Affairs, Matthew Berry, who deals with all of our fun with the state budget cuts and the City of Phoenix with parking, and also Director of University Affairs, Nathan Brody, who is amazing at civic engagement and making sure that people understand the importance of just voting or going out and saying their own opinion, as well as getting our interests aligned with the university itself and President Crow. So this is also backed by a lot of interns, and we want to hire as many of you as we can to try to help out and share your voice and your opinion about what makes ASU great and what we can improve on to make the experience better for everyone. But just to give you some hints of what we've done in the past few weeks, we had an amazing start to the year in which we got 353 voter registration forms filled out by visiting a whole bunch of introductory classes around campus in all the different colleges. And that is not only amazing to have dropped that many voter registration forms off in the Maricopa County Elections Department, but in a similar pattern, last year we had a week and we only got 120. So this is threefold what we've done. And it's been amazing to see the effort and the visibility that a lot of people get to actually see student government now. We also basically hosted an amazing event called the New York Times Talk on Education with the Voice of the People Association at ASU. And this was a great discussion among about 50 people on what the worth of college education is nowadays, because it's such a huge thing, especially if you're here at ASU, and what that is worth to you and society as a whole. We also have dealt with some simple things such as a microwave being broken in USENT's lobby that has been horrible for our commuter students to try to get their food ready, and we're working with Sundowo Athletics Operations Board to try to keep the idea of a ticketing distribution center on each campus alive. So we've done quite a lot so far, but what are we doing in the future, and how can you help? To be honest, we rely a lot on you. We have 19 university boards and committees that the Vice Presidents of Policy across ASU have worked together for the first time in a long time to really simplify and really push to make sure that you, the average student, has a voice in what we're building, what financial aid we're offering, and even what's going on with diversity or things like athletics itself. So please contact myself or Nathan Brody, and we will be happy to help you guys push to get real representation to students in these different boards and committees. We're also looking to host an event for National Voter Registration Day on September 22nd, so please keep an eye out for that because Matthew Berry is doing a wonderful job, and we'll be out there from around 9 to 3 p.m. on a Tuesday to make sure that everyone who we couldn't get to during classes has the opportunity to vote in the next election. Additionally, we are working with U of A, NAU, and the other 4 locations at ASU to try to create a council that will help us fight for better resources from the state of Arizona when we go back to the state capital in the mainly February, actually, late, for funding. And what this matters is that we rely on students a lot. And one of the biggest ways we did that last year was we had a march of about 50 students from downtown campus to the Capitol and managed to win about $5 million back from a disastrous budget cut of $104 million down to $99 million. So it's huge that we are here and representing our interests at all levels from the student's perspective. And it is an honor to honestly be serving as the Vice President of Policy. So please, if you see me around campus, stop me, ask me any questions, bring up any concerns, and feel free to drop by the Student Center at the post office, which you'll be able to find off of my colleague Nathan's amazing video updates himself. Thank you, and have a good day.